Well, hello everybody and welcome to another Happy Travellers vlog. And it's just a quick one today because we've got, I know people have been waiting to get these and they are selling rather well. These little things, and you might not be able to see what it is, but let me just see if I can peel this apart and show you what it is. Yeah, so they come as a square, sort of 100mm square, and they're sticky on one side, and they look like that. So that's the window sticker that we've got, and we'll be sending those out from tomorrow. So I've got loads. Well, I've got a big stack of them, and a lot of those will be going out over the next sort of day. Once I've got them in envelopes, addressed them all up. That's a big job to do with all the orders that we've had. So thank you so much for ordering those. That does help to keep our channel going and to show that you support us and like what we do. If you've not ordered yours yet, you can get them at happytravelersblog.com/shop, and they're all available there. They are going reasonably quickly, but I can always, you can, if we run out of stock, you can back order them, and I'm gonna, as soon as we run out or get low on stock, I'm gonna order another batch. But on another note, I've been for the MRI scan today, and that's where they sort of lay you on a table, lock your head in position, put a big sort of cage over the front so you can't move it up, down or sideways, and then they feed you into a sort of big donut shaped magnet, the MRI scanner. MRI, for those who don't know, stands for magnetic resonance imaging, MRI. So it takes a sort of 3D picture of all your internal bones, tissue structure and all sorts of that. So in this ear I've got at the high end of the range I've got almost no hearing, and in the normal sort of bass ranges I've got about 50% hearing loss in this ear. So people sitting this side of me, I can't really understand what they're saying. I can hear them, I can't make out the words, and I've got a similar but about 20% hearing loss in this ear. So it's bad all round, but because it's uneven, I'm worse in this ear than I am in this ear. They're not quite sure for the hearing aids. So we've done the MRI scan, and I've got a follow-up appointment in mid-November with the consultant to see what they do next. Bit of a long wait, but apparently it takes that long for the MRI people to analyse the results of that scan and then write up a report for the consultant to then interpret and decide what they will do next. I'm hoping that it's some sort of infection that they can cure with maybe antibiotics or drugs or nose sprays or ear drops or something like that. But it could be a little growth on the hearing nerve, which might mean that I have to have surgery. I'm hoping it's not that, because, you know, less surgery better. But I think the overall outcome will be that I'll get hearing aids, and that will please Wendy no end, because I'll be able to understand and hear what she says. So there you are. But for those of you who have not experienced an MRI scan, it's a huge machine. a big, like 6 foot wide by 6 foot tall, sort of donut shape with big electromagnets in it, and those magnets, when they actuate, make a huge banging sound. So you're sort of fed in and you're really close up to it when you're in, because the table raises up and goes down depending on, you know, where they need you to be. And it's like this. They put you in this cage, and then they stuff bits of sort of foam rubber to hold you in place, which blocks your ears up. But before that, they ask you to put earplugs in, so the little squidgy earplugs, just to stop you hearing the loud banging now. And even so, I had earplugs in. Well, I don't hear well. I had earplugs in, and the foam rubber around, and then the other plastic cage around my head. Even so, it was still quite loud, so I don't know what it would be like for a normal hearing person with none of that on. It would be absolutely horrendous noise. But there you are. So we're through the first hurdle, as it were, to getting my hearing fixed. Thanks for all the kind messages that you've been sending through. That's been really, really nice. Appreciate all those. And I think we're just going to go through that and get that done, and hopefully, well, I'll certainly be seeing the consultant before we go to Spain, and hopefully we'll be able to organise what comes next, whether that's drugs or surgery or a bit of both. Yeah, so, but that's it. It's a weird day for me, because I you know, I'm very, very happy to have that MRI scan done, but you know, you sort of go through that, and it's a, you know, it's a big thing, and you know, I was inside the machine for about 20 minutes, just having to lay completely still, not being able to move at all. But then you sort of come out of that, you know, you get all your stuff back together and get dressed again, and then there's nothing. You don't get a result from that. They're not, you know, they're not prepared to show you the scan or give you any information. It's just like, yeah, well, take a couple of weeks, and there you are. So I sort of felt a bit deflated, if you like. It's like going through Christmas Day and not getting any presents. It's sort of the excitement of Christmas is there, and then you don't get any presents, and you think, oh, right, well, oh, but there you are. So at least we're moving on. We are moving on to that, and you know, I'm really pleased with the stickers that we've got today. So that's a really good thing. Anyway, that's enough of all that. Wendy and I are going to go through, and we're still planning on when we get the channel crossing to go across to Spain. We haven't pinned down the exact date yet. We're also planning maybe to spend a couple of days at the NEC. It's a bit expensive. It's like £32 a night to stay on their gravel car park. This is a bit expensive, but I think, you know, I know that some of you are going, and you might want to sort of have a bit of a meet up, and we're very, very happy to do that. So we're looking at maybe going on the Friday and Saturday, I think. So staying over on the Friday night and the Saturday night, and then, you know, taking it in turns to go to the show. And maybe we can meet people outside the show, because Pippin's not allowed in. Oh dear. So we can't leave her by herself. We don't want to. You know, she's part of our family, so we'd like to take her everywhere we go. But there you are. So more news on the NEC caravan show, and whether we are attending and what days we're attending in upcoming videos. But there you are. So if this is your first time on our channel, if you've enjoyed this, all about medical stuff, not what you expected, I guess, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to follow our journey as we travel around the UK and Europe in our motorhome living full time, then why not consider subscribing? And if you want to be a super subscriber and get a reminder, just ring that bell next to the subscribe button. But there you are, that's it from me today, and I'm going to see you again tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, we really do appreciate it, and make sure you give us some comments down below.